Yo, what's up, commanders? Again, I'm going on a little ramble and a rant. Not so much a rant, it's more of a why don't Kixeye? Why haven't we seen these packs being bought in? I've seen a lot of people are saying about like a monthly subscription and things like that. I don't know if that's necessarily going to work for this game, but I'll tell you what will work for this game. If Kixeye sold the Warpath repair times as a pack, you could buy it for a day, 50 coin, or you could buy it for 3 days, 100 coin, and so forth. Moving forward, I could see a lot of players entering the fray to have that pack to be able to repair up a little bit quicker. Even players that didn't necessarily ever spend. If there's an incentive for that, obviously it wouldn't. I wouldn't believe it would be able to stack with the Warpath repair time, so you wouldn't want to buy it over Warpath. I could see tens of hundreds of players literally buying that pack. Tens of thousand players buying that pack. I know I would. I would happily spend 100 coin or whatever kicks I saw fit, as long as it weren't over the top, to buy the Warpath repair times. As it stands right now, I'm looking at 3 hours repair for 3 units. These are all probably, except for that one, call it 4 units, 3 hours repair. When it's only 4 units that need repairing, really, these are all free repair. So to bring the Warpath, it's sort of like buy it as a pack. It'll also help combat the cheats that Kixeye seem to really don't care about. You know, these guys are playing for pretty much free, overpowered units. Give the legit players something to cheer about. I know people are going to say, yeah, but why have you got to buy it? Why are you blah blah blah? Maybe they could do a lot. If you log in for 7 days, you will get a 12-hour Warpath repair time, and you could activate it as and when you please. You know, the incentive. At the end of the day, everyone says that this is a free game. This is free. It should be free. It's not a free game, guys. It's free to play. It's as free to play as you see fit. If you decide you want to put coin into the game, that's on you. But I know Kicks are going to say, yeah, we're going to lose thousands of pounds. Do it for a week. Put it out there for a week or a month, and see the difference in the fucking bean counters. See what difference you have. If more people are coining without it, take it out of the game, remove it. If more people are coining with it in the game, it's an interesting concept. I think it's one that sits well with a lot of people. Obviously, I truly believe that they have to do something for the non-coiners. You know, someone that maybe ain't old enough to got a credit card, or ain't got a job at the minute because of the way things are, or like normal life if you're out of work. I just honestly believe that it could be another revenue for Kixeye to look into. Make it fair. Make it, 50 coins for a day, 100 coins for 2 days, and so forth. So if I'm with 5 guys, we'll put 100 coin in. That's 500 coins spent. Obviously, we're going to still spend on gold. We're going to still spend on repairs, but it reduces it down to a level where I feel it's more acceptable to the players. I truly believe that could be something they could do. I shake my head sometimes at Kixeye's not wanting to put out. Also, I'll bring this up. Moving off that subject, guys. Sorry about that. But Kixeye not wanting to bring out into the events the upgrade Pacific units, unique units. Give us a free upgrade. This holdout could have been so much better if they threw in. Let me just go into me units here quick. If they threw in a bunch of unique units, so they give us we could purchase one for the Proteus. We could purchase. It'd be expensive. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, the newer ones will be more expensive than the older ones. But you've got all these units here, all these uniques that could obviously maybe not the defensive uniques, but you've got hundreds of them, and you haven't got to put them all out in the same event. You could spread them out, make it something. One event's all older uniques. 3 or 4, maybe 5, and then move it onto the main events where you could get half a dozen. Again, it's gonna, what you get out of it's going to correspond to the XP. But I'm looking for ways to you keep going on about engagement. Kixeye goes, we want the players engaged. Give them something to be engaged for, rather than saying to turn us away, getting fucking 45 of one unit or 50 of another, and X amount of tech, and you know, make the engagement fun for the players. You make the players want to play, and then you've got more chance to spend. And I also understand that maybe during the events you would turn, going back to the Warpath repair times, the booster pack. I would also understand that you'd want to turn it off, and then so you couldn't. It would, if you got one running and it runs into the event, it gets cut off. You make that clear as fucking day. So then you are earning the correct amount of repair times during the events, and that way the company's earning the cash to fucking come in, and you can keep the lights on in the buildings. But there's so much they can do with this game. There's so much they turn their nose up to. I know they probably don't listen to my shit when I ramble on, but I'm always thinking to help the players while understanding that Kixeye needs to make money to be able to pay the bills, be able to pay their rent at home and feed themselves. I think it might be something that is worth looking into. I don't know. It'd be nice if someone sends this up Kixeye's way and says this might be worth looking at, or you might think, what a fucking twat, and you don't like the video. That's up to you guys. Yeah, just two things there, two simple things to make people, and it would make me more engaged. You know, I'm not looking for a 3, 5, 6 upgrade logistics for these wassits. Make it, I need to buy, for instance, I can buy the Proteus, and I can buy you either make it one upgrade level, or you make it so I can only upgrade one a mega level. So it'd be 7 days. So I have to purchase 24 hours 7 times. It's simple things in the game that you will keep the players happy. You've done it with these standard units, very good. I think you've pretty much got everyone to par with them. Another downside to the game also is the Blood Forum exchange. Just not quite enough. Up that a little bit and keep the players a little bit more happy. I still believe Warpath, Again, the boost would be turned off on Warpath, but Warpath needs to be, so if you get in the top 3,000 you get more than 12. If you get in the top 1,000 you get obviously more again, and top 500, top 100, and then top 10 and then top 1. Make the increments that much better for players to actually. I don't want a pink thing coming out my base. I'm not a child. A lot of people ain't children. Sparkly things don't interest us. Things that actually help us in the game will pique my interest a lot more than pink things coming out my base. When I say out my base, I mean on the world map. Them silly little, you can see I've got a little bit of it because I've got the diamond. But I truly believe that you could change this game around, make it more interesting, make it more fair, and especially to combat the cheats, negate the cheats. You've got to obviously make sure these things are not hackable, like everything else in the game. You know, it seems like so much of the game's hackable right now that I hold my head in my hands, and after I see some of the shit on YouTube and some of the big mouths in the games explaining what they can do to the game, it's ridiculous. But that's not my job to fucking police. That's your job. That's Kixeye's job to police. So I'm not going to ramble on about that too much. I will complain. Obviously, when I feel I've been cheated, I'm going to complain. Yeah, sometimes I might get it wrong, but I'm normally quite spot on. Anyway, let me know what you think in this video, guys. That's all I want to know. If you think that's a good idea, hopefully Kixeye, someone will push it up to Kixeye, someone will pass it on. It's an interesting subject. I think it's worth, even if they did it for a month or even a week, over a week, see the difference in what they can earn and what they did earn. I think they'd find a lot more people might be willing to coin if they had reasonable repair times. Because the way it stands right now, the repair times are a fucking joke. Anyway, take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.